Ah, yes. Okay, welcome to Marty's Beer Show, where today I'm doing the top 10 best-selling beers of 2022 in Australia. Now, this is not necessarily the best beers, but this is the top 10 best-selling beers, so don't fucking argue with me. Coming in at number 10 is Asahi. Now, this countdown includes most of these beers are either owned by Carlton United or Asahi, same thing. Lion or one other group. Anyways, let's have a quick go. Asahi. It's fucking good. Super dry. This is probably one of the first dry beers there ever was. So there you go. So it's good there in the list. And I guess they make... Can you see that? Probably not. I won't even bother with that. Fuck it. Number 10. Put that right there. Yep, tastes like beer. Number 9, Pure Blonde, again from Carlton United, United Brewing and Asahi, 1.2 standard drinks, 4.2%. Now this is ultra low carb lager, so it's probably fucking good for you. I don't know. I'm just drinking it. This wasn't a voter. This is a marketing agency. Did it based purely on sales. So if you're arguing the point, it's because you didn't fucking buy enough of your favourite beer. That is easy to drink, clean, crisp, straight to the gym afterwards because it's a healthier alternative. Not bad, not much exciting going on. Alright, Asahi Super Dry from the Lion Kirin Group, another Japanese multi-conglomerate. Now this is one of the big contenders like dry beers and all that sort of thing, you know, there's low carb and blah blah blah, it's a thing. Tastes like beer, it's made out of beer, you know. I used to drink it a fair bit years ago when there wasn't really many choices in craft beer and that until I expanded my horizon. Now I drink fucking whatever, mango infused peanut brew, whatever. Clean, crisp, refreshing, easy to drink, 99% sugar free, low carb. It's got some sort of percentage of beer in it, but who cares? Anyways, Tui's, again owned by Lion Kirin Group. Now this it's a very clickbaity article I read, so I had to interpret whether or not it was Tui's New or Tui's Extra Dry. I went with Tui's New because fuck it, it's the original. Anyways, it's a heavier sort of a beer. It's been around since fucking Adam was a boy. It's a lager, 4.6%, tastes like beer. One of the old standard heavy sort of fucking beers. This has been around since before I was even a sparkle in my grandfather's eye. But anyways, Corona. Again, another beer you've all heard of. Owned by InBev or whatever, sort of Carlton United to say. They're all a fucking big umbrella of things. Anyways, Corona. Let me just see. Are these made in Australia or not? Sometimes they're fucking, I don't know. They say they're brewed under contract, sometimes they're not. Corona's one of those beers, it only comes in, pretty much only comes in bottles. You don't get on tap anywhere. For some reason, I don't know. It's a thing. Unofficially, they reckon it's gluten-free or lower in gluten. I don't know if it is. Fuck it. I'm not a fucking scientist. I'm not a gluten intolerant. And it's not a bad beer. People shit on Coronas all the time, but tastes like beer. It's a bit lighter of a beer. Like, it's not really that interesting, but hot summer's day, you bung a fucking lemon or a lime in there, or not, I don't care, whatever. Next one, the old Grenade. VB, the very best, won't even open. Sacrilege. It's a screw top, but fuck it. So the old Vomit Bomb, the very best, whatever. These were Australia's top-selling beer for quite some time, but apparently due to like they've had a few hiccups, they dropped their percentage down a few years from 4.9 down to 4.6, and then there was a fucking uproar, and they had to put it back. And now, you know, whatever happened, I don't know. Their marketing and that, the audience for the beer is I don't know. It's a fickle thing. Fucking people like it. I don't know. Tastes like beer. It's a heavy, thick. No fuffing around beer. It's a solid, thick. It's not a very refreshing hot summer's day beer, but if you're into that thing, Fucking when only the very best will do. Okay, we're rounding out the top 4. Top 5. Coopers, there we go. Original Pale Ale. Now this Coopers is the only independent, I hate to spoil it, this is the only independent brewery, Australian-owned brewery on the list. It's still owned by the Cooper family since they started back in the, however many long ago, 1862. They've been family-owned and whatnot since, so good on them. No preservatives, so it's one of the classics. They reckon you don't get a hangover from it. There's no additives, no preservatives. That's probably bullshit. If you drank fucking 12 of them, you're going to be pretty fucked the next day. Anyways, third on the list, top selling beer in Australia, the Milton Mango 4X Gold. Now, some of the people are saying that maybe they're better selling because they're mid-strength beers, they're cheaper. That could have been part of the calculation. I wasn't there, I didn't fucking count it, I just fucking bought the beers. So, as far as mid-strength beer go, there's a time and a place for it. Sometimes there is a time and place to have a mid-strength beer. It's not that bad, it's not that great, but it's just a fucking easy drinking, smooth, summery beer. You can drink a shitload of them and still drink a few more. What are they? 3.5%. So there you go. Time and place, the Milton Mango. Number 2 on the list, Carlton Dry. Again, from Carlton United Brewing. Obviously, it's called Carlton Dry. Another dry beer. So these were, back in the day, Carlton Dry and Super Dry were kind of the two contenders in like your dry beer categories, and as well as Tui's Extra Dry, but that's not here anyways. So it's a fucking dry beer. Which means it's like crisper, low bitterness, ultra smooth, lower carbs, probably better for you. Drink's pretty easy. No, it's not that interesting, but it's not that bad. Tastes like beer. Now, no surprise, an absolute marketing juggernaut. Great Northern, super crisp, mid-strength is Australia's #1 top-selling beer. I think it's 2 years in a row or whatever. They've got their marketing campaign, the beer from up here. They're marketing towards like adventure, camping, and that. They're trying to broaden their beer drinking audience to like not your stock standard just beer drinkers. Like they're trying to bring like almost like female friendly. I don't know if that's controversial or whatnot. But it worked. People buy their beers. I actually brewed just up the road from where I am, sort of. Doesn't taste like much. It's fucking... It's very light. Almost a bit watery. It is a mid-strength beer, so you know, the time and place again, but you know, this isn't voted by anyone. This is just the top selling, so don't fucking argue with it, just do it. There you go. If you like these beers, just keep buying them because everyone does anyways. If you're not, I don't know what more to say. Go check out my other shows where I drink beers based on what I like, not on what like other people like. And keyboard doesn't work. Marty's Beer Show.